A variety of theological and mythological traditions contain both demons and devils, which are malicious supernatural entities. People often associate them with negative attributes like evil, temptation, and corruption. Despite their common interchange, there are significant distinctions between the two. This video will examine these differences and also the role of these creatures in Dungeons & Dragons. People generally believe that devils, also known as fallen angels, were once angels who disobeyed God or a divine authority, leading to their expulsion from heaven. It is common practice to portray them as intelligent, crafty, and well-organized beings with a hierarchical structure. Lucifer, sometimes known as Satan, is the most well-known devil in Christian theology. He is believed to be the ruler of hell and the one who led Adam and Eve into temptation in the Garden of Eden. Conversely, people typically think of demons as evil spirits or creatures that have never been angels. However, this is not always the case. In popular culture, they are frequently represented as being disorderly, destructive, and prone to possessing or tormenting people. People often associate demons with pagan faiths and ancient mythologies, like the Greek and Roman pantheons, regarding them as inferior deities or spirits. Throughout human history, the concept of devils and demons has been prevalent in a wide variety of civilizations and faiths all over the world. For instance, in ancient Mesopotamia, people believed that demons were to blame for suffering from illness, experiencing misfortune, and experiencing natural calamities. During ancient Greece and Rome, demons were frequently linked to certain gods or aspects of nature. For example, demons were frequently associated with the Furies or the deity Pan. Christianity significantly shaped the current understanding of devils and demons. The New Testament describes Jesus as defeating Satan, the devil, and expelling demons from his body. In the Middle Ages, there was a widespread belief in demons and their capacity to possess persons. People suspected of practicing witchcraft or possessed by demons faced persecution as a result of this belief. People frequently depict demons and devils in distinct ways. People often portray the devil as more calculating and manipulative, with the primary goal of either corrupting souls or acquiring power. People frequently portray them as luring mortals with the promise of prosperity, power, or pleasure in exchange for their souls or devotion. On the other hand, we typically depict demons as more disorderly and destructive, their primary goal being to torment or possess mortals. The popular fantasy role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons depicts both devils and demons as powerful, malevolent beings that originate from various planes of reality. Devils are lawful evil beings that originate from the 9 hells. They follow a precise hierarchy and focus primarily on striking deals and corrupting souls. People also refer to devils as Beatezu. Demons, sometimes referred to as Tanarri, are a type of evil entity that originates from the abyss. Their motivations are utter chaos, destruction, and the desire to corrupt and afflict others or themselves. The devils and the demons frequently engage in an endless struggle known as the Blood War in Dungeons & Dragons. Both sides are vying for dominance and the ability to corrupt the mortals on the opposite side. There is a possibility that players will face both devils and demons as formidable foes, and they may also have the opportunity to negotiate with them, although such bargains frequently result in disastrous outcomes. At the same time that it acts as a cosmic balance, the Blood War prevents either the legal evil forces or the chaotic evil forces from controlling the multiverse. If one side emerges victorious, it has the ability to disrupt the delicate equilibrium and make it possible for evil to spread unfettered across all planes of existence. The never-ending struggle between demons and devils acts as a distraction, preventing them from concentrating their efforts on the material plane, which is where the majority of mortal species are located. It effectively confines these tremendous bad forces to the lower planes, significantly reducing their threat to the rest of the multiverse. In the Blood War, mortal adventurers and planar travelers have the opportunity to intervene in the struggle. They can do so in a variety of ways, including providing assistance to one side in their fight against the other or attempting to disrupt the combat entirely. This action has the potential to have far-reaching ramifications, including the ability to shake up the cosmic balance and maybe change the course of events for entire planes. The Blood War battlefields are replete with formidable demonic and devilish foes, as well as powerful magical items and weaponry similar to those seen in the Blood War. These difficulties and rewards, which attract great adventurers and planar explorers, give the game's narrative more depth and richness. Throughout the Blood War, players may encounter moral ambiguity and face challenging decisions. Players may find themselves in a position where they align with or oppose the devils or the demons, both representing distinct forms of evil. This moral complexity adds layers of depth that enhance the game's narrative and character development. Overall, the Blood War is a major pillar of the Dungeons & Dragons cosmology. It symbolizes the ongoing conflict between chaos and order, as well as between virtue and evil. It serves as a source of formidable foes and rewards, a driving force for adventure, and a reminder of the delicate balance that must be maintained in order to avoid the multiverse succumbing to either unbridled chaos or oppressive order. Both devils and demons are hostile, supernatural entities that have commonalities. Nonetheless, they are unique from one another in terms of their origins, conduct, and portrayal in a variety of cultural and mythical traditions. While devils are typically associated with temptation, corruption, and hierarchical structures, demons are more chaotic, destructive, and prone to direct possession or torture of mortals. Mortals are also more likely to be possessed by demons.